So you just clicked on this video to mock me, right? Alright, let's do it. Hey there, PLV here and welcome back to the channel. So the purpose of this video, except you having a great time laughing at me, is to show you what it took for me to go from this to this. I think I said it already in another video, but Ed Sheeran said it in an interview that you need to write bad songs to write good ones. And that's what it took for me as well. I tried to write many songs that never really went anywhere. So today I decided to share those failed songs with you so that you can see that I did fail to many of the songs and you are not the only one in this case. So make sure to stay until the end of this video as I will share what we can learn from all that, but also because let's face it, you're gonna have a great time laughing. So this first song here called Tropical House dates from 2016. Yes, you heard it, 2016. In 2016, I think I had a period of like 2 weeks when I was like, is music production a thing? I don't remember what it is, but I think it was really bad. That's literally the first song ever that I did in FL Studio, and yeah. Oh, that hurted my ears. Those frequencies were so bad. Hey! I was trying, you can hear I was trying, you know, with the fill, with the like dynamic contrast. Let's face it, it sounds crap. Okay, so I was trying to do an arrangement, that's some good basics. Although sound levels and sound selection, welcome again, huh? Oh, there was a guitar sound. I think that's what it was. Well, except telling us that I was indeed interested in Tropical House way before I started, it doesn't really tell us anything else. Alright, next project. Alright, so now we're starting to arrive in 2020, and yeah, I was just trying to do a couple songs. I think it was just after I did Better Now, and I was trying to make some songs before the Kaigo's class so that I was not gonna be lost in the course. And yeah, let's, I don't even remember, let's listen. You can see that I have trouble controlling the piano, and I remember it took me like forever to understand how to treat the piano, how to mix your pianos so that they sound good. I'm happy that now I don't struggle as much and they sound decent. But there was still some musicality, you know, with like the rhythm, some extra notes. Am I gonna add something else or just piano? Ooh. Oh, that kick. Oh, the bass. That little violin is nice though. Oof. the world's most dry snare sample. Is that a guitar or a bass? It's very repetitive, huh? Very repetitive and boring. Next project. Alright, the next one is called Chill Idea. I think it was pretty much the same time, December 2020, still before the Kaigo course, to like train myself. Let's listen. The mixing and the sound selection is horrible, and it's empty. I mean, obviously, you know, when you have started to make music for like 2 weeks, it's not gonna be great, but yeah, I think it shows how important sound selection is, because I think mainly, you know, here, the musicality and composition isn't too bad, but the sound selection and the mixing is what makes it sound crap. The kick is the worst kick ever. Ooh, a little filter EQ automation or what? It's funny because when I hear the melody and the vibe, I'm like, oh, it could almost be like a nice lo-fi chill song, right? And then I hear the hi-hats like of like trap or something. Chill trap. That's a new music style. What is that kick? Boom. Boom. I'm sure the idea is not like the idea musically. I feel like I could make it sound good and take it to like a nice beat at this time. Maybe one day I should do that as a video. Let me know in the comments if I should do that. Alright, enough of that one. Next project. Alright, now this next one is called Freedom. I don't know why I call this way, but it's called Freedom. And I think in terms of timeline, now we're more like February, March 2021. So it was just after the Kaigo class in January. And I think I was trying to go more into this feature bass style, which I didn't even know was the name feature bass yet. Let's listen. Okay, you can see it starts to sound a bit better. Yeah. We're starting to make progress here. Biggest reverb ever. That guitar sample, I remember, I think I found it on Splice, and I was like, ooh, that's nice, and I wanted to do something with it. What happened to the piano? It's nice, it's cute. Still worst kick ever. I think knowing how to choose and mix a kick is also what took me forever. Don't give up if you struggle. I did as well. Now they sound better, but it shows you how it started. I remember here I dropped that one, I think, because I couldn't come up with like a drop except that, but it doesn't have any energy, it doesn't have anything really interesting, so I dropped that one. But yeah, I remember it was one of the first ones when I was experimenting more of like the EDM emotional feature bass genre, and I think it was just before I made Still Alive. Next one, Loop 1. Let's listen. Why am I doing that? I don't even know what to say about that one. Like, there's nothing to say really. Like, yeah, that's one I tried. It wasn't going anywhere, so I went on to another one. Okay, so now the last one that I found is a potential remix that I wanted to do for Severman when he released Made It, and you'll see it didn't go anywhere. And in terms of timeline here, we're I think approximately in the same, like March 2021, just before Still Alive again. Yeah, okay, now remember why it didn't go anywhere. If you pay attention, the chords don't work with the vocals. And that's one thing that I struggled with at the beginning, is to come up with chords for a vocal, which, you know, when you start out, it's hard, right? But yeah, that ended up just being a practice because this never got released. I never sent it to Seven because it was bad. Yeah, this chord doesn't sound good.
You found somebody
This doesn't sound good. Yeah, I had an idea for it in my head, but at the time I couldn't get it out of my head to the DAW in terms of the chords. Yeah, it's crazy to see how far I progressed. It sounds off, almost off key, yeah. Oh yeah. Right now, when I hear this, like this 2-drop different style, I feel like the first drop started out like progressive house melody, and then the second goes to like the future bass melodic dubstep idea. So yeah, it doesn't work at all. Yeah, that's where I was experimenting with like the cinematic orchestral drums, which ended up making it to Still Alive. But the lead as well, oh my god. So yeah, I didn't go anywhere with this one, and I didn't end up submitting it, really. That's it. Enough. Well, I hope you spent a good time because it was painful for me. But in the end, you see that I also failed. I also started from zero. I also got stuck, and many of my songs didn't go anywhere. And on another note, you might think that 6 isn't a lot of bad unfinished projects, but the reason is that I do my best to always finish my projects. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been giving this advice many times. And one example would be Still Alive. I was stuck on it, completely stuck on it, but I gave it my all to finish that song. And in the end, I'm really happy that I did, but as you saw, sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay. Just learn from it, or take a few good elements that you liked in this unfinished song and take it into another one that you will release and finish. Just take whatever you can learn from that and move on. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you had a good time, but I hope that you really see now that I also failed, I also got stuck, but I never gave up, like ever. I know my songs are far from being perfect or anything, I still have a long way to go, but it did allow me to go, you know, from a very crappy songs at first to quite decent ones now. So yeah, I hope it motivates you and inspires you, but just keep learning. Give everything you have for it, learn every single day, and yeah, never give up. Now, if you want to see more production tutorials on FL Studio or Logic Pro, click here, but in the meantime, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.